desert town in the Mojave Desert of Southern California. It sits right next to Victorville and Apple Valley. This town has quite the history. Let's take a look at it. Adelanto is no stranger when it comes to controversy. Headline after headline after headline after headline. We are talking decades of scandals. Fraud and bribery, embezzlement, theft, FPPC violations, and don't even get me started on the Dookie water, or just water issues in general. Perfect for a data center, by the way. This is gonna take multiple videos, so stay tuned for part 2. This town has quite the history. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at water. Some of Adelanto's water issues came from the 40s, from an old Air Force base in Victorville. Known as George Air Force Base, it sat pretty close to Adelanto. 4 years, it was active, till after the Cold War, where it closed in the 90s. Due to contamination issues, it was designated as a Superfund site by the EPA. Radioactive materials, toxins, and many other hazards were present. Some of that contamination ended up affecting Adelanto. The groundwater is still being cleaned up to this day, and the cleanup could still take years. And that's not all on Adelanto's water. Adelanto has a ton of water violations. In 2011, the state had to tell them not to dump 200,000 gallons of Dookie water onto adjacent land. Then in 2023, they detected forever chemicals, so the city started giving out water filters and going on field trips. After residents organized, Adelanto approved a resident-led water committee, which still doesn't exist years later. And a little over a week ago, Vice Mayor and a council member toured a data center. Vice Mayor cash withdrawals. Day after his field trip, Adelanto posts a public hearing to change zoning for a few things, like data centers. You think the water story is crazy? Wait till you hear the next one. Adelanto, a small desert town in the Mojave Desert of Southern California. Let's take a look at it. Adelanto was founded in 1915, but it didn't become an official city until the 1970s. In the early 1900s, the economy relied on agriculture. However, it took a hit in 1929 when Adelanto Farms Company got sued by 36 landowners. Limits were imposed on how much water could be used. And to make matters worse, the stock market crashed only months later, launching America into the Great Depression. The orchards got replaced with chicken farms. Then in World War II, Victorville Army Airfield, also known as George Air Force Base, opened. It became a central piece in Adelanto's economy. After the end of the Cold War, the base closed. Prior to its closure, they tried to spend millions to open a prison in Adelanto. During the 9-year battle, there were multiple environmental concerns. Adelanto tried to change their state district after it faced opposition for the prison project. When that didn't work out, they tried to build an international airport. It failed due to extensive legal battles. The project fell through. And soon after, Adelanto went on a roll. Part 4 will tell you more. Let's take a look at it. Let's talk about Adelanto Police Department. The department was disbanded in 2001 for multiple scandals, such as in 1994 when 2 cops beat a man that they had detained in an interview room. A few months after the first incident, they beat another man in retaliation for spitting. The man who spat on the officer was threatened with a bullet and being left in the desert. The cops were fired but received a settlement for wrongful termination of $65,000. After Adelanto fired the 2, one worked as a cop in the state of Arkansas. Then a police chief got caught embezzling canine funds. Another cop was also convicted of child molestation charges. In 2001, the police department is officially disbanded. San Bernardino County Sheriff takes on the law enforcement duties for Adelanto. Then in 2008, a supervisor with Adelanto Animal Control is caught and convicted of drowning kittens. Police brutality, poisoned water, data centers, drowning kittens. And I haven't even gotten to the politicians yet.